What is up, man? How are you doing, Grant?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Enjoying this cold weather just a little bit. It's not too bad. It's a nice little reprieve from summer heat.
Yeah, we've had a dusting, I guess, of snow. Maybe got an inch, and mainly just stuck in the grass and you know other shadow areas. Really didn't stick to the road or anything.
Yeah, not too bad. Not nice little start to the holiday season.
Definitely. Yeah, it's been a little cool. We've actually got a chance for a record low tonight, saying it could get about 23 degrees. So we'll see. What's up? We go fishing.
What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, we so weather-wise down here has been really interesting. I mean, we don't normally sit in the 60s like we are right now, lows in the 40s. That's been just really nice. A little bit on the chilly side for us. Like we kind of got to bundle up at night, and it's a little bit chilly to go outside and wander around during the day, especially when it's like a little breezy outside. So, but it's been kind of nice. You know, it's a nice little start to December. Um, I don't know. It kind of slowed down the fishing a little bit. I haven't been able to do anything down here, and it's weird because it's kind of like longer than what you would normally kind of see. Normally, especially this time of year, we'd get a cold front, and then we're back up into the 80s. You know, 3 days after a cold front hits, and it's just not doing that. I guess we're getting kind of a relentless little bit of a push from the cold front or something that's just kind of sitting on top of us a little longer than normal. And yeah, Ben, I tell you what, man, I'm in the same boat with you. Cold is not my thing. It's not my style. It's I'm kind of getting tired of it already. But I have to admit, I was enjoying it for a couple of days there, where it's just been kind of nice. I haven't had to, I'm not turning on the AC, and I'm not sweating going outside and trying to get work done around the house.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty much it's December. It's basically winter time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it should be cold to some extent. But yeah, I don't know. Record lows, we don't really want to see that so much.
Oh man, I do not like the sound of that, Ben. I'm sorry to hear it. Um, and that's unfortunate.
Wow.
I don't take like prescriptions for much at all. It takes something serious like that for me to take a prescription like something like that. But man, when I do, I enjoy it. That's unfortunate you're not able to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a Valium is exactly. Is that similar to like a Xanax? That's what I've gotten before when I went to the.
Yeah, Valium's kind of like it calms you down. I guess I don't know. It's hard to describe. I don't. I'll take them
Yeah.
occasionally, but again, like not that often. And I don't know. I would think there'd be better things to be taking for, getting work on your veins. That does not
Right.
sound good.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna if it come about leg veins, I'll probably have to have that someday.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Leg
Yeah.
veins, you said?
Yeah, I've got my left leg. Ugh, I don't even like talking about it. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
One of these days.
Yeah. Ugh.
And John's not here tonight. I guess he's got the granddaughter.
Yep. They got a football game, I think, going on. He's doing his thing. Hopefully, after we get through the holidays, everything stuff will start settling down. We'll be able to get back into a little bit better routine. It was my fault having with Savannah's volleyball schedule, which is still like she's doing travel team now, and so her schedule is just hectic, just crazy, and it's impossible to work around it. We were doing the live streams on Tuesday nights, and that was her game night. Like we were going to have a game every week, and that's like her games were at 6. There was nothing that I could do to get around that one.
Oh, it's all good, man. I miss it. I miss those times of going to ball games and taking them to practice. And
I have been enjoying it. I have been
it,
enjoying it a lot.
it definitely went by too quick.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, hopefully mine will be starting his last semester of college. Well, unless he wants to keep going for his doctorate, at least
Whoa,
for
that's awesome. God, that
yeah,
time flew.
he should at least be graduating in the spring with his bachelor's of exercise science. So
Nice. What's he looking to do?
he's talked like he's going to go on for another 4 years to get his doctorate of physical therapy, but I don't know if he will or not. I mean, he's already done what 17 years of school, basically. This is his 5th year of college. So,
God, that time really has flown. I remember when you were talking about him going to college.
right.
Hey, Janet. Good seeing you, ma'am.
What's up?
Yeah, I have not yet seen John's video about him putting the fridge on his boat. I saw it. It popped up. I hadn't had a chance to do a whole lot of video watching at all the
I
last
haven't either.
2 days. It is on my list of things to watch.
I
After
think
we
you
get
even
off.
had a video pop up that I hadn't had a chance to watch yet.
Who
I
did?
think I got notification a couple days ago.
I am. Man, I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. We Go Fishing has a video. Actually, Ben, We Go Fishing. Dude, I'm working on a video that is very similar. Not very similar. It's very similar in style to the one that you just released. And I got to say, man, excellent work on. I haven't watched the video yet, but on your the selection of the topic and the like the style, the thumbnail, all of that stuff, you did exceptional on with that. Like I took one look at the thumbnail and the title of your video, and it's exactly what I am going to be trying to accomplish myself this winter with some of the videos that I'm going to be putting out, doing some tutorial style stuff. You did exactly right, man. So good luck for you on that one. Mark's another one. Yeah, Mark J. He's been putting out some good stuff. It's hard keeping up with him because he's in prime time season right now. He's putting out a video every like 2 or 3 days right now.
What's up, Kyler? Speaking of Kyler,
But Kyler, man, dude, you're killing it, bud. It's gone by too fast for you too. I'm not even going to put him on the spot asking whether or not he's going to be going for the doctorate or not. I'll give him a little, let it air it out a little bit before he makes that call.
right on. What's up, Mark J? Yeah, I hadn't watched his latest video. I did see him catch that first coyote,
What's up, Mark?
which
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw the raccoon.
I don't think I've had a picture of a coyote since trapping season has come in. I've had raccoons every night. Got some of them right now out there, but
They're
haven't had
hanging
any
out around
big
your
bucks.
camera right now.
Oh yeah, raccoons all the time.
It'd be fun to get the game cams on during this live stream.
Would
Take a
be.
look, see what's happening around the world.
Yeah, we need a. Maybe once we get out to the farm, I can get some live cameras going. Be neat. Feed
Yeah,
it
I'd like to do that too. That would be a cool addition, you know?
right.
Getting some live cameras on feed while we're sitting here and talking about different things so we can see what's going on in the world.
Yeah, especially for like you guys that can actually have feeders. You
Yeah.
know, a camera
Yeah,
on a
bait 'em
feeder
in.
would be neat.
Yeah, do what you're doing everything right, Ben. Keep doing what you're doing because you are doing it right. Just wait till you see the one that I'm working on. It's funny. We went in the exact same path. Mine's gonna be a little different. They're complementary. We're not stepping on each other's toes. So it's fun seeing that everybody, people who are dialed in like that are in tune with I suppose what people are looking for. It's kind of my take on that. So the topic of conversation tonight, the reason that I wanted to cover this topic is taking a look at holiday gifts for people who enjoy hunting and fishing. And it's not so much, I know like it kind of sounds like I'm trying to put together my own Christmas list here, or it sounds like, this is an opportunity for everybody in the chat to kind of jump on and spill out all the things that they want. Go right ahead. I'm not going to knock anybody on that. But what I wanted to do with this, the real reason I wanted to do this is because we are all, like everybody in the chat, we are all, we know we've all been fishing for a while. We've all done hunting for a while. There are a ton of people out there who are looking for that gift for their husband. Maybe they're looking for that gift for their wife, even or their kids. Maybe they have a nephew or a niece, or they have friends who are into hunting and fishing, and they have no idea what to get that person. And so that's the whole point with the conversation that I wanted to have tonight. Is I wanted to open that up to the forum here, let everybody have a conversation about what you think the best ideas are. I've got a list in front of me right here that we can take a look at to make it simple. But I also want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what are your ideas. And I know one, like a great one right out of the gate. If you have somebody on the coast and you want to get a fun, cool gift for somebody, get them. You could do no worse than by starting off with some of those "We Go Fishing" popping corks. So that's a heck of a way to start with things.
There you go. What's up, Living MN Outdoors? Good to see you.
Jamie, what is up, man? Good to see you, dude. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, and also I got to say, Ben, I'll be recommending in the video that I'm working on right now. I will be recommending your popping corks on that. I love the opportunity to be able to do that with anything that anybody does. The popping corks are very high quality, and that's one of those things. Like, everybody's going to need a popping cork. If you're going to be doing some fishing on the coast, you're going to need it at some point. Get yourself a good one. Get yourself one of the ones from We Go Fishing. So for that somebody, my take on it is, it's not just you could go get those those $2 ones from Walmart, and they're fine. We've all used them. They work. They'll be fine. No problem. But if you were looking for a gift for somebody, one of the things that you can do is go out and get something that's a little bit fun. Get something, if anybody is watching this and they have enjoyed a We Go Fishing video, then first off, you have excellent taste. But second off, if you have people, if they're enjoying those videos, get them the popping cork from the video so that he has like a little bit of not just the $2 popping cork that goes in the water and then gets lost in the rocks. Get him something that he can kind of, enjoy and kind of talk to his friends. Oh yeah, this is from that guy on that video.
Great idea.
Here you go. So Peter, what's a good outdoor gift for a wife who's not into outdoor stuff? Something that she doesn't know she needs. So, okay, right off the bat, something like that, I would think might be up your alley. Something I'd throw out there is one of those bigger waterproof Bluetooth speakers.
To listen to some music or whatever.
Yeah, what people tend to do, especially so if you have a significant other who is not so much into the outdoors. Like, if you're going to go outdoors and they're not into it too much, you kind of have to acquiesce a little bit and let them bring a little bit of the not outdoors, at least to acclimate.
Right, it's a little technology. Well, I'm going to suggest, especially for like up here where it's cold, nowadays, the heated stuff, the heated socks, the heated pants, the heated coat. I mean,
cannot go wrong with that.
There's no reason for he or the she to be out in the cold suffering with all this technology heated stuff nowadays. Definitely.
That's a heck of a point. I will say, and God, this goes into like so many different directions, the value wise. One of the things that I love most, one of the possessions that I love most in my life, it was $50. And it was it's a Magellan bib. It's a waterproof bib with the straps, and it's got a neoprene top, and then it's like waterproof pants, that go all the way up to your chest right here, like overalls.
Okay.
And I wear those things. I wore that to one of the conferences that I went to up in Dallas. It was raining, and I wore it's foul weather gear for when it's not cold outside. And right. I can put a sweater on. I can have jeans on underneath it. Most of the time, I've got absolutely nothing on underneath it. I just enjoy being out. I'm kidding. I'll have like shorts on. But those have made my day on so many times when I've been going offshore and it's raining or it's cold or it's windy. game over, man. Those and a waterproof pair of boots, and I've just never in my life been more comfortable.
I like it.
Uh, Smooth. That's smooth, Mark. I like that. That's how it's done.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's an interesting one. I've not done that, to be honest with you. I actually, so as somebody who's not the great, okay, let me give you my holiday gift story. A couple of years ago, and I think I told the story like 5 years ago. It's okay for me to tell it again now. Nobody remembers it, but 5 years ago, this I wanted to I've wanted to get my wife this collection of like silver stuff. Like I just think she looks pretty in silver. The Tiffany stuff I like, and I don't know. It's just a thing. Like she likes it. It's not like super expensive or whatever. They just I don't know checks a lot of boxes for me as somebody giving a gift. So every year I was getting her these different pieces of silver, like Tiffany stuff. It'd be a necklace, bracelet. They've got like a bunch of different things. And so I was looking for it, and this was probably 3 years ago now. I think it was like 3 years ago. I was looking online, and I was looking for this. She's got this one collection. Like I'm trying to get all the pieces that match. So she had this necklace that I had gotten her a couple of years prior, and it was one that I was like really happy with. Like I really like this necklace. I think it's cool. So I found the bracelet, and I was like, oh man, I have got to get that necklace. That's the gift this year. I'm getting that necklace. I'm getting the bracelet that matches the necklace. And so I got it, and I gave it to her on Christmas. And I am not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. She opens this thing up for Christmas, and she kind of laughs. She thinks it's like a joke. She doesn't understand. And I'm like, nah, I got you the bracelet. It matches the necklace. Now you've got the whole set, you know? Like, I'm all excited about this. And she looks at me like I'm an idiot. And she opens up the drawer next to the couch. Now, this is a drawer where she keeps some different things that she'll, like, go to put on when she's, headed out to go to school or something like that. Like, she'll put her glasses in there and stuff. And she opens up that drawer, and not only is the bracelet already in the drawer, there's two of them in the drawer. This is the third time I have given her that bracelet. Like, since it's a set, I forgot. Like, I remembered the necklace, but I didn't remember, I've given her other pieces, and I didn't remember that I'd already done the bracelet on multiple occasions. So, yeah, when you're giving out ideas like this, I am going to go ahead and ask any advice that anybody has on that one I could use, because I have a tendency of screwing up, and I screw up really good when I do it.
That is something that I wouldn't imagine happens to a lot of guys.
Yeah, I want to say there's probably still 3 bracelets in that drawer.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's a good point, Ben. Anybody who's going outdoors, especially in this day and age, anybody who's going outdoors and is fishing and hunting, one of the next things they're going to want to do is share that adventure with their children, with their relatives and friends, and getting them something as simple as a GoPro and one of those necklaces. That is that is not something that most people are going to look at and say like, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's something that they're very likely to enjoy, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did see an ad for the GoPro Max 2.
Yeah, they got that guy out now.
Yeah.
Kind of envious of some of the things they did to that camera. Some of the things I'm not too fond of. They moved the lens, so the lenses are on the sides, and they've put it where they're centered in the middle now. But I have a tendency of getting my fingers on that lens when I go to hit record, and now it's going to be closer to my finger. So I'm worried that I'm going to be smudging the lens.
Yeah.
Or I would.
I was going to say, you planning on getting it soon?
No. I got a 360. What I would like now is just a regular GoPro. I'd like to have a regular GoPro as the chest mount. I'd like the 360 mounted off to the side to actually capture everything, because I'm using the 360 as the chest cam right now. And then use my phone as like the primary camera.
I don't even know, what are they up to now? The 13 on the regular GoPros?
Is that where they're at? I don't even know. I've never had a real GoPro, like a real regular GoPro.
Oh, mine's a 4 silver. It was pretty. It was a good one. I hadn't used it in years. I hadn't used my 360. I had it the whole time we were in Washington, but just never did anything.
You know, one of the things you ought to do. I play with this, and I think it's real. I think it's a really cool use of that camera. Put it on a tripod. Put it on the 360 mode, and then just like if you're going to do a gardening video, put that thing in the garden at sunrise or sunset, and record a 360 time lapse, just as B-roll. Or if you got a storm moving in, anytime I got a storm moving in,
Yeah.
or a sunrise or something, I try to capture that in 360 time lapse.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, you got it, Ben. I got you.
Because I have a scoop.
This is so yeah, Ben. This is a heck of one. Like if you want to get something. This is probably the best suggestion available out there, period. If somebody is watching this right now and you were looking for something to get your significant other and they enjoy doing outdoors, like that is something that I could get my wife and she would enjoy. And it's not just about, taking her tuna fishing or going on a snapper trip or something like that. It's a commitment from from my wife's perspective, from her point of view. It's a commitment to her that I want to not just go out and go do some fishing. I want to spend that time with her. I want her to enjoy it as well. And that's something you can get that for your wife or significant other. And I foresee that going over very well in most circumstances.
I like it. That would be a pretty neat idea. Fishing trip. A lead sled, that's a good idea. Cleaning supplies.
I'm not as fond of that idea. So I love the tuna trip idea. The trip, I think that's fantastic. On the other side of that coin, I don't like the idea of cleaning supplies as a gift. I don't want that because I got them for one. But
well, I'm picturing for like, if I'm a deer hunting, maybe some of those long sleeve plastic gloves and
oh yeah.
a gutting bag and just different things like that.
Anything that makes you feel more professional at what you do.
Well,
if you get that gift, like if Rachel got me a gift like that, it would be like it kind of reinforces like, oh, she has some like respect and appreciation for what I do. And that's kind of half the gift right there is that attention, I guess.
Right.
Do you want to divulge a little bit on that, Ben? You said don't bring up the comment, and I won't. But yeah, I'd kind of like a little bit more detail on that because I know some people who own one. And like, did I tell you the story about how the neighbor almost killed my father-in-law with his?
Not that I recall.
He crashed it into my father-in-law. They were playing with it, dropping shark baits.
No, I don't recall that one.
Yeah, it was one of the big ones. It's like, I don't know, 40 inches across, if not bigger. Carries an 8-ounce bait, and he crashed it right into my father-in-law.
Was he okay, or did he get cut up or anything from the...
He had to get stitches. He's okay, but he had to get stitches from it.
Dang it.
Didn't stop him. He was out fishing the next day.
Good deal. I've been seeing,
good man.
Seeing advertisements for crop spraying drones. Like big crop spraying drones.
Ooh, I never even thought about that. That's a heck of an idea. You see that video? Let me see if I can find it. There's a guy in Japan who, like, he redesigned his drones. He got like 100 drones, and he rebuilt the bodies to look like swords, and then he changed the controls so that they would follow his hand movements. Oh, wow. So he's controlling swords flying around in the air just by like doing all of this. All right, I'm really curious about that. So that's I'm going to say, if you don't mind, Ben, I'll ask your permission. I would like to mention that, and I'll give you a right of first refusal on that while I look up this video of this gentleman with the flying swords. But that's a heck of a point. What's up, Pickles? How are you doing, man? It's good to see you, dude.
Is it Pickles that had duck pictures in the Discord?
Yep, sure is.
Good job on the ducks. Some new rules and definitions that will impact your ability to use them. Well, in Illinois, you're not supposed to use drones for tracking deer or anything with deer. So, like, if you shoot a deer, there's actually a pretty big YouTube channel now, I would say, Drone Recovery. I hadn't checked them out recently, but they were getting pushed, and it's illegal in Illinois. I think they're maybe from Ohio.
They've got rules about that in Texas, but they're like, you're not allowed to do it at some places. You're not allowed to. You can't use a drone to chase down fish and like sight cast them. But you're allowed to take them out at designated locations to drop a bait.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, so this is here, I'm going to pull up this video real quick because it's hilarious.
Slamming Smalls, where are you at? I just won't be here for a few more weeks. I'm hoping it warms back up above freezing for us, actually. Oh, wow, there it is. The flying swords.
He all just controls it with his hands.
Is that real or is that AI?
No, that's not AI. That's real. Like, he really did that. Isn't it terrible that you have to ask that, like, in this day and age?
Oh, I don't believe nothing anymore. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Now, what I'm seeing with that is a lot of opportunity to. I see all of those drones, and I'm thinking, how many baits could I have him drop for me?
Well,
just trout for now. Man, Slam Smallies, where are you at?
That's what I said. What is there a limit on how many
in the server?
How many lines you can have?
Yes, and I don't remember what it is. I want to say, for some reason, I want to say it's 3 lines per person. But I think there's something to do with the amount of hooks on the line too. So to be honest with you, I don't know. I never use more than 2 rods.
Yeah, that's what it is here at our local lake. It's 2 rods per person.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Massachusetts is where Slam and Smallies is at.
Massachusetts, never been up that way, northeast.
I would love to. That's high on my list of places I want to go.
Well, now that I've been out to the northwest, might as well travel to the northeast.
Dude, we ought to make a group trip of it. Let's go do some bluefin.
Massachusetts. I don't want to go to Boston. I don't want to go to no big city. So what's a small city I can put in?
They got all that. They got the OBX out that way. Is that right? The Outer Banks, or was that North Carolina?
Ooh, Providence, Rhode Island, down that way, or
ooh, I want to do Rhode Island too.
That's like right there.
Striper fish, yes, exactly right. I want to go get some striper. And do you have Tuatog? That's another one that I really want to get into. I imagine Tuatog tastes amazing.
Tuatog. Let's see.
And bluefish. You guys got good bluefish fishing. We're not too big on bluefish down here where we're at, but I imagine, with your water being a little bit colder,
18 hours.
it tastes a little bit better.
18 hours for me.
Wow. You're like 18 hours from just the rest of the world. Like anywhere in the world is 18 hours.
No, it was 31 to Washington.
To the other side of the country. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was 31 to Washington. Well, it'd have been another 4 hours to Seattle, so about 35 to Seattle. Yeah,
Tackle, man, you know what? So twice now, Rachel has got me my tackle bags. She got me a backpack tackle bag thing, and then she got me my tackle bag that I got. And I think she's probably got me other tackle boxes in the past. That backpack and that tackle bag, love them to death. She just totally nailed it with both of those. That was a really nice gift to get. And again, anytime you can give somebody a gift that reinforces, your appreciation for what they do, that's huge. In my opinion, I think that's a really, really big thing.
Definitely.
Like you're not going to go get them hooks. Don't go get them lures, unless you know what you're doing, you know what they need and all of that. You don't need to get any of that stuff. You get them some of the peripheral stuff, like a good tackle box, tackle bag, something along those lines. Talk to the person at the outfitter's place and ask them, what are some things that they have available. They can help you out with some stuff.
Right.
As much as I would dearly love to push affiliate links and all of that stuff, seriously, talk to the guy, like take some of the foundational ideas here. Just go talk to the guy at the outfitter store and he'll get you into the cool stuff.
Right. So do you have an Amazon wish list? Is that what you were saying?
I do. Let me see. I'm not sure if I have it on this live stream. Let me check real quick. That's how I put together my links or my stuff. And if I have it on here, I'll share it.
Yeah, I think I've got
Let me check right now.
It's been a while. I probably need to update it. Need to add a Higdon goose pulsator on there for sure.
I do not have it on here, but I tell you what I'll do. I can add. I don't think I can do it right now. I was going to say I could add our affiliate links on there. It doesn't look like I can add it right here. If you want to post it, though, in the chat, go right ahead.
Oh, I could probably find ours somewhere. I have to check out this Slam and Smalley's 126 5 videos. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, so he says the tuatog are pretty common and that you catch them exactly like how you do sheep's head. That is exactly what I've been told in the past. I don't think that was you telling me that. I want to say that was Michael. He's up in New Jersey. He's the one that I've talked to him about tuatog in the past. And that's what he was saying, is that's how you do sheep's head. And sheep's head is probably my favorite fish to catch down here. Like, they're just good eating. They're a lot of fun. You can just, when they're here, you can just get them hand over fist. And that's just a good time for me. That checks all the boxes. I want something good to eat. I want to catch decent sized fish. And I want to be able to just, slay them.
Right.
So tuatog being similar makes me really, really curious about them. How about a nice football? That's from a Christmas Story. Ho, ho, ho. You'll shoot your eye out.
Nice.
And yeah, but football is not bad. Somebody got me a football. I might kind of look at it and be like, huh. Not exactly what I was looking for, but you're damn right I'll be out there throwing it that afternoon. Blowing out my shoulder.
Yeah, that was really the only sport my son didn't play was American football. He played soccer, but
I always wanted to play soccer. That was gonna be my sport when I was younger, but we didn't have any teams playing soccer around here. Hey, that's actually a good one, man. Especially today with the way that they're getting up. Like we were talking last on the last live stream, we were talking about how they have like a 50 caliber BB gun, a 50 caliber pellet gun.
Oh yeah, my
I
buddy's got one.
guarantee, I guarantee there is not a single person seeing this, probably not a single person in the entire world, who, if you handed them a 50 caliber pellet gun, they would be disappointed. You could hand that to anybody, and they would be like, "Hell yeah, I'm an outdoors person now."
Right? Yeah, I've shot one a couple times at a 50-gallon drum. That was it. It was pretty sweet. Wasn't too loud.
Oh, you're speaking my language on that. Okay, Rocky Point State Park in Rhode Island. Game on. One of these days, I've got to hit Rhode Island. I want to check off all 50
Rocky Point
states.
State Park, Rhode Island.
Putting a tag on there. He says it holds lots of tuatog and a lot of crabs, and I like the direction you're going with that because crabs and togs is a wonderful combination. I'm sure. Hadn't eaten togs yet, but if they're anywhere near Sheep's Head,
18 and a half hours.
well, yeah, it's right there by Massachusetts.
Yeah. Dang it.
That's so. Oh, that's an interesting one. So Peter was making the. He was talking about the merits of a propane blowtorch as a gift a couple weeks ago.
Huh.
So there's something on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I wouldn't have thought that. Not that I would. Not that I'm going to be turning my nose up anything like that either. But it kind of flew under the radar for me as far as something that I could be given. Another one, especially you guys who have cold weather or don't cry about weather in the 60s. You could get one of those outdoors heater, those propane heater things that sit out on the patio so that you can spend a little bit more time outside. That's another one that's probably got a little value.
Yeah, we did see those at Sam's this past weekend.
We got one on my parents' house. My parents have one, and they've got their little fire pit, and they got them about 8 feet apart from each other with all the chairs kind of right there. So you've got, how like if you're sitting at a fire, you're all kind of like the front of you is warm, but you get the wind at your back or something, and it kind of gets you there. So they have the heat sources from 2 different directions, and then, God, that is so comfortable. It's comfortable up until like the 40s.
Nice. Yeah, once we get out to the farm, I want to do one of those kind of sunken pits. That way you kind of got the earth to your back, and then the fire pit in the middle, maybe.
Yeah, I like that.
That'd be neat.
I'm going balls to the wall with it, dude. I'm not doing the fire pit. I'm going to do like a fire circle where everybody has to go sit inside of it to stay.
Damn.
I might have to put some thought into that idea. I don't know exactly.
Gonna have a fire fountain instead of a water fountain. It's gonna be a fire fountain.
Yeah, exactly. That is going to be like when we finally get this project done and we can get out there. I mean, that's going to be my life, is just everything on that land. I cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
It ruined everything. Like, I don't even want to do a garden here. I don't want to do anything around this place anymore. Like, I am so done with this place. I'm ready to move on and get on to the next one and do real projects that will stand the test of time versus anything here that I could do. And it's like, well, I'm just going to be selling it anyway.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to post some pictures for in Discord. I dug up sweet potatoes. So all my tomatoes and peppers got frozen the week before we got back from Washington.
Yeah.
But I ended up digging sweet potatoes. You couldn't even tell they were there. The vines had frozen and died. I just started digging up sweet potatoes. I bet I got over 100 pounds.
I've been told several times I need to be doing sweet potatoes because I know that they perform well and they're easy.
Yeah, we did sweet potato chicken chili tonight. Janet did. It was pretty good. First time. It was something my mom had found on the internet. I was just looking for different ideas for sweet potatoes.
Dude, Stinky River. Tom, thank you, man. We appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for subbing. Of course, that always helps us out, and we cannot thank you enough for that. You're coming in at a wonderful time because actually, I don't mean to end the conversation here. I don't mean to cut it off. For anybody who's interested and has any questions, feel free, hit us up in the comments of the video. If you have any questions about your gift giving to the outdoors loved ones, anything like that, we'll answer all, anything that we can. We'll give you any directions for anybody who's catching this after the fact. And you should maybe consider subscribing too, so that you can jump into these live streams with us whenever you have some questions and you want a one-on-one, face-to-face answer. But as far as right now, it is that time. We need to take a look at our photographs of the week. These come courtesy of the Premier Fishing and Hunting Discord server. If you are not a member, you need to be jumping in there with us. There is a link in the description of this video down below. Come and have some fun with us. We enjoy being able to participate vicariously in your outdoors experiences. And this is an opportunity for all of us to kind of share that and get to enjoy what everybody else has been up to the past couple of weeks.
Definitely. And it seems like it's a younger crowd in there considered to Stanley and myself, half our age.
Comparatively, they got a couple of years on those boys.
But they do have some good conversation and catch the crap out of some fish, as we're about to see.
There's some good company in there. So kicking things off, we're going to kick things off with Ben Covarrubias. That is absolutely epic.
Is that a 1997 TV with
a bunch of gooseneck barnacles?
Nice.
Dalai Lama gods, you are just in time, man. You got here, man. You must have like a sixth sense for this thing or something, because you just showed up right when I pulled it up.
A good headlamp. Very good suggestion, Tom.
Oh, yeah, actually. I could use a good headlamp personally. Yeah, Ben, my question to you, man. So I know this is a Sanyo, but my thought on this is I have no idea what you're using for bait on this. I'm very curious. Like, is this one of We Go Fishing's popping corks? That I've never been able to land one nowhere near this size.
Yeah, what pound test were you using?
Yeah, exactly. Was this in the surf? I presume it was in the surf.
Here we go.
Yeah, Big Hit Savage and Vin Domi. That's not Big Hit, is it? No, that's not. Dang it, I screwed up that boy's name. I forget whose. Oh, I think that's Lizard Guy. Sorry about that. We've got more from Lizard Guy, so we're going to see more from him in a minute. But that's Vin Damiani. He's out in the Mediterranean getting snook, which I didn't even know they had. That's funny. What do we got? Dalai Lama. Just want to say, everyone be safe when out and about. A town a couple miles away from me has just gone up in 60-foot flames. Be safe, fellas. Hey, yeah, and same to you, man. You're the one that's out there in the middle of that right now. So this is our Dalai Lama is one of our moderators in the server. And, man, you're the one that's out there in the thick of it. You be careful. Like, you take care of yourself. Don't put yourself in harm's way.
Is he in Australia?
Yep.
I thought so, yeah. Yeah.
He was
crazy.
the one that was, he had all the pictures of the wallabies last time around.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Interesting. He caught the Sanyo on a piece of squid, had to pull it over the last sandbar by the power cord. Is that catch and release only? What are the restrictions on those?
Did you take it home? What'd you do with it?
Interesting using squid like that. I'd have gone with shrimp, but maybe that's what they're just biting on.
And can you get in trouble for littering for leaving it on the beach?
Oh, that's a good. Probably not. I don't think there's a good Samaritan rule on that, but that's a good point. It'd be nice to do it anyway.
Right. Gunpoint.
Gunpoint Llama here. He got himself a brand new. I want to say that's a brand new personal best walleye, and that dude is thick.
So I'll say that's a big one. That's a very large walleye. Very nice.
You
And you
know,
have
when they start getting that up and that horizontal thickness to them, that's
that's a
just something else.
nice smallmouth too. Couple pound smallmouth look like.
Out in the middle of the cold. He's just doing this to pass his time until he starts getting some ice.
Very nice.
Dalai Lama saying 77 different units deployed across the state in the last 3 days. The whole state's going up in flames. But that's how it is this time of year. It sounds like California over here.
It's hot in summertime over there, I guess. The opposite of us.
Yep. Yeah, Gunpoint, dude, he deserves a huge pat on the back because that is just an absolute stud fish, man. You did good on that one. Peter uses coax. That's such a 1988 bait.
No doubt.
Next up, hair in my jig out, and man, I'll tell you what, that right there makes me hungry.
It's a pretty fish.
Yeah. I don't even remember which one that is. I just know whenever I see these guys, and especially when I see them sitting on a beautiful dock like that with one of those nets, I just know it's going to be something tasty.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. I like it. Trying to see what that. Can't tell if that's just like a rubber jig or
No, I think it's a
plastic.
leaded jig with like purple fly, purple hair. I don't know what that's called. Like a rooster tail.
Okay. Got a little spinner on it.
Yeah, something like that.
Good catch.
I wish we had stuff like that down here.
Me too. I wish I had that. All we got's bass and crappie and bluegill, catfish.
I know, and I mean, you know, I'm not bitching. I got my saltwater stuff, but man, I've gotten like nothing like this in the way of you know, freshwater stuff, and I'm super envious about it.
Yeah, that's nice. Good catch.
I don't know if they have roe or not, Peter, but I tell you what, I'm sure they taste just fine. But I tried bluegill roe up in Wisconsin a couple years ago, and it was not good. It did not taste good.
Just
I
raw?
was amazed at how not good it tasted.
Raw? Or
No, we cook it like we fry it, but like fish roe, I don't care if it's kingfish or sheep's head, whiting, redfish, whatever. We get fish with roe like that down here, man. That's a delicacy. We fry that up. It's wonderful.
Gotcha.
And so I was all about it. I tried it with bluegills last year or two ago, and it was just not good. It tasted muddy.
There's big hit.
Slammin' Smallies coming to Texas in February. I don't know what I'll even be able to catch there in the fresh water. What part of Texas? Texas is pretty damn big, man. That can be a 16-hour drive across the state. So
I was gonna say
it could very easily be halfway between me and Grant.
I was gonna say it takes me 5 hours to get to Texas, but then it takes me 9 hours to get to the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Peter, it blew my mind, man. Because I mean, it's beautiful lake water and all the fish taste just wonderful, but dude, it tasted really muddy. Like it just straight up tasted like a little slab of mud. It was not good. So for Stinky River Tom, love that name. How do you submit pics like that? So what we do is we have the Premier Fishing Hunting Discord server. I have a link. I'll pop up a link here in just a second. But if you're in there, we've got a couple of channels where everybody just posts their pictures. And there's some, like if you're a saltwater guy, there's some saltwater sections, freshwater sections, hunting sections, and all that. And just whenever you post your pictures in there, go say hi, talk to people when they post theirs. But then every week I pull all of the pictures out of all those sections, and then that's when we show them and put them up on here.
It's the first link in the description below too. So
Oh, thank you,
yeah,
Grant. Appreciate it.
yeah. At the end of when we get done, just click down in the description on the Discord and go ahead and accept that invite if you've got Discord. But yeah, big hit. Congratulations on the nice variety as usual. Some nice fish.
In West Texas, oh, that was a joke. Okay, it took me a second, Ben. You got me. I almost didn't. I almost had to read the second comment before I got it, but I got it just before I read it. What are you doing? Random news are going to be moving in the next 3 to 4 months. Awesome. Congratulations on that. Probably driving it. A boat ride and 50 hours straight of driving. Oh, man. Where are you going? Are you going to like the entire opposite? Well, you're down in like Tasmania, as I recall. So what are you going to be up by, like Perth or something?
Yeah.
Where are you moving to?
I didn't realize Australia was that big. That's crazy.
Dad, you know what? Australia is bigger than the moon.
Well, okay.
I just learned that the other day. Oh, and also, by the way, Big Hit Savage, absolute monster. This dude has just been killing it. We've got a ton of photos. We're going to see more from him here in a bit, too. So
I guarantee
wear me out.
I guarantee you, I wish I had $100 bill for every fish this guy's caught this year.
Man, be loaded.
Wow. Well, hopefully there's some good fishing over there. Lots of fish over there.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that in a day. You can go grab a shrimp out of the marsh and work your way up the food chain. So yeah, as usual, Ben, Karen, you guys are just absolutely killing it, and I love that you've got the rainbow and the redfish. That's, to me, that is just next level catching when you've got two different species like that, like the freshwater and the saltwater. I'm very envious. I'm stupid envious of that rainbow. I've never got a rainbow.
Man, Stanley, how come you have not been invited to fish on Ben's boat yet?
There's some kind of weird thing. He doesn't like me. He's actually been in this area and vice versa. And I have invited him to the beach, and he told me that he's just not comfortable being around me. I think it's what is that called? Like a self-esteem thing or something. Right. And I can drag this on all day long. I can keep talking until he refutes anything I have to say in the chat. But until then, I get to sit here and drag him through the mud until I get my official invite.
That superstardom or something, or what?
We're trying. We keep crossing paths and we keep missing each other is what's happening. We got some nice freshwater opportunities here, but I have never swung for trout. That's a gorgeous fish right there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and man, I've tried for trout a couple of times. Like I went up to Wisconsin and everybody else caught one except me, which is just kind of like a weird, I don't know, thing that just tends to happen. Like I didn't even catch my first tuna. I caught so many different species before I caught an actual not bonita tuna. It was like ridiculous. It was stupid how long it took me to get a tuna. And it's just kind of like par for the course with rainbow trout and some other species. The rainbows are the hardest fish I go for every year. And now I'm making you feel bad. Good, that's my intention. Dude, you're welcome anytime. Open invite. I appreciate that. And as Ben's saying here, if I got to shave the beard, I will shave the beard to spend a day fishing with you.
I like it.
Because
I
understand.
I did see the picture of the Michigan outdoors hunter.
Yeah, you got a good one.
I did see that deer in there. I did not see the Swagston Now that's a stud. Mule deer.
Yeah. He
I
had a
like
couple of pictures. I wish he'd have gotten one or posted one with him holding it. He didn't do it. He just
it.
got
Right.
him down. But hell of a buck, man.
Yeah, our second gun season started today, and last I talked to the guy that went first gun season out at the farm on Saturday. He's wanting to go this Saturday, but I don't know if I'm going to get up and go or not. But that
I've
is a
kind of been in the
beautiful.
same boat. Like I haven't even been out to try anything. Honestly, actually, uh, okay, so I'll be completely honest about this, and I'm like, I just hope I'm in good company. You guys don't judge me too hard. So those deer that I got last year, I'm taking them to get processed tomorrow. Like the meat, I got it all boned. I got it all packaged, but it took me a year to get it smoked because
Just
this
been
has
in the
been one of those
freezer.
years. What's that?
It's just been in the freezer.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, hopefully it's still good.
No, it's still good. It's all right. It's you know how they age it. I just aged it a little longer. Peter's I think it's hard to get. Not supposed to be shooting across fences, Peter. Just FYI, that is illegal, and nobody does that.
I like it. I like it, Peter.
Nice, Stinky River Tom in northern Wisconsin, and he chased muskie, so I can relate to the pain of not getting bit. I am stupid envious of that. I fish southern Wisconsin every summer. We go up there for a couple of weeks in Madison. We fish the lakes around Madison. And dude, I've got my 10,000 casts. Rachel, my wife, she's got a muskie. She's got a nice, like I want to say she's got like a 36-inch muskie or a 40-inch muskie and a 36-inch tiger. I haven't got a muskie yet. I've got some good pike, but I don't have a muskie under my belt yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been any place to catch a muskie before. I thought he said he was in Massachusetts.
No, that was Slammin' Smallies is in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. So Tom's in
He's in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Like my Wisconsin guys. I love that area.
Okay. Who's playing hooky sport fishing's in Wisconsin?
Yeah. He's out there. He's I think he's up by Green Bay. Or no. He's on the Great Lakes. He's
Sheboygan.
east. Yeah.
Sheboygan. Lizard guy wearing them out. Nice. Fishy feet.
Putting some meat on the table. Fishy feet, that's his first buck.
That is, I was going to say, that's a nice first buck. Good job.
And he was, just for the record on that, him and Bacon Rider went out on a trip together, on a fishing trip and a hunting trip. I don't remember. I don't know. They were doing a bunch of stuff together. They were the winners of the Photographer of the Week contest right before Thanksgiving. So remember that. If you're looking for a face to be envious of, there you go. Got Marlon Woods, and of course, we're not going to leave. We're not going to let We Go Fishing be the only ones out in the East Texas area who are bringing home some meat. Ben, that's a killer shark, dude. 30 inches. I'm curious. I assume you ate that because that's a good size, good eating size.
Red on the bottom too, isn't it?
And of course, walking away with a good slot red, always a win.
Beautiful. Good job, Ben.
And Marlin, I can't tell what kind of grouper those are, but I see you got a bunch of lane snapper. I don't think those are beeliners, but that's a sick haul, man. Those are some damn good eating fish. Very
nice.
Good. You have good taste, Ben. You did good on that. Little black tip.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my father-in-law has been just tearing them up out there, and I just have not had a chance to get down there and go enjoy that with them. I'm wanting to. They got that drone. After they crashed the drone into my father-in-law, they got it fixed and up and running again, and they're back out there at it now. And they hound me probably every day to go out there and do something with them and until the cold front hit. And now, of course, it's all probably gone deep.
Duck Mitri.
Getting out there into his redfish. I am Sammy. That is a gorgeous fish you got there, man. Beautiful. Flip got it. Sorry. I am Sammy. You got a beautiful one there, too.
Oh, let's flip with the. What is that? A salmon?
Yeah. Is that a Chinook?
It's pretty.
I don't remember which one that is, but it's gorgeous fish. I want one.
Where's Pickles and ducks? I am Sammy with another nice fish.
Raven and Jake got themselves some red meat on the table.
Yeah, I'd like to see a better picture than Bucks, but yeah, good job.
Oh, red grouper and strawberry grouper. So that's a funny one. Strawberry, like everybody gets that wrong. I didn't want to say strawberry because there's strawberry grouper, but then there's the other one that looks like them, and maybe that's your red grouper. I don't really remember because we don't see a whole lot of them here. But when we were in Mexico, we caught a couple. I don't remember what kind they were, but everybody called them strawberry. Everybody, the charter guy called them strawberry grouper, and they weren't strawberry grouper. So that's I was hesitant to call those strawberries because of that. Wasn't sure. And then, of course, we had to get a few more from Big Hit Savage because he just has to rub our nose in it a little bit. Flip's got himself a couple of more, and hairing my jig out. I don't know what the hell is going on with this, but it's not right. That is not appropriate.
Looks cold, but it looks like he caught a bunch of fish.
He's not even wearing gloves.
Very nice.
That's not right.
Big hit catfish.
It hurts my hands just looking at it. I bet that fish tastes damn good, but it hurts my hands just looking at it.
There we go. Some pretty picture.
Lizard guy getting a few more. On the left over here, so his name in the server is just a minus sign. Which is funny. I don't even know what to say about that minus sign, but dude, whatever you're doing out there, you're doing it right. Keep doing it. That is a beautiful sunset. I'm assuming
good job,
sunset.
Minus. Cold water species enthusiasts. Some more neat
Beautiful
looking
little
fish
trout.
as usual. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That is a gorgeous shot. Just getting out there, getting into the water and going and doing your thing. Thank you for sharing that. We are not getting enough of that. We've got Dino getting out there. I'm assuming this is Florida, pretty sure. Getting jacks like that off the pier.
Pretty neat. Very nice.
Those are some excellent catches, man. Phenom Fishing, he finally got himself a little bit of offshore action. He does a fishing YouTube channel. We'll have a new video out here pretty soon. Looking forward to seeing that, man. We'll have all those videos, of course, in the Discord server. Vivid ID, stellar walleye. You're doing a fantastic job. And Unknown Player, whatever the hell you were doing to catch fish like that, you need to stop it. Stop it right now. We don't need any more of that. We don't need that. I don't know what Chernobyl shit you're fishing out of.
It's like his head's been bounced off the rocks a few times.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
You need to get yourself a new hole.
Yeah. Very nice.
Guys, that is our photos from the past couple of weeks. Now it is that time. We need to determine who is going to be our photographer of the week and who do we need to add to our 2025 Wall of Fame. Your options this week are going to be Gunpoint Llama with that thick walleye, Pickles with that nice duck Mitri, with a golden hour redfish, or Fishy Feet, who was our winner last time around. Got himself his first buck. Vote now in the chat right over wherever your chat is for you. And let
Yeah,
us know, A, B, C, or D, who do we need to add to our 2025 Wall of Fame?
yeah, you made it hard tonight. Golly.
Had to go ahead. Yeah, I couldn't make it easy and do you know, three options. We had to add a fourth because there was no way I was going to cut any one of these guys. As it stands, you know, there were people already that equally deserved to be a finalist up here, and they didn't make it a cut as a finalist, and they, you know, have every right to chew me out in the Discord server later on, and I would understand if they did.
Oh, I'd say the four that's up here is damn good for finalists. I just, gosh, I don't know which one to pick. Ah, made it hard. All right. Well,
Let's see
I'm gonna wait till some other people start.
here. Cheater. All right. You know what? God, this is a tough one. So my 2 cents on this is I'm going to give my thought process, and I'm not trying to sway to anybody any direction. Fishy Feet won last week, but I don't think, as I recall, we don't have any deer. We were kind of waiting for somebody to get a real stud deer to put on there. We don't have any bucks on there yet. Duckmetry is on the board with a jackfish, and I don't recall if he has a redfish on there or not. But personally, I plan on being there with some monster reds, and I don't want him crowding up my space with redfish. Pickles, he's got ducks on there from last winter, back in January. And Pickles probably owns more real estate on the Wall of Fame than anybody else does. I think it's him and Fish Guy Josh at like 4 apiece. That having been said, that is a gorgeous picture, and I personally wouldn't mind having it on there. Gunpoint Llama, though, I think Gunpoint's going to get my vote because that's a gorgeous walleye, nighttime shot. It would be a first win for him to put him on the board. So, personally, I'm going to vote for Gunpoint.
I like it. I like it.
And again, not trying to persuade anybody any direction. I'm just giving my kind of like just, you know.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna have to get. I saw the picture of the duck in the Discord, but I didn't pay that much attention to it at the time. But I want to say it's a mallard hen, but then again, it could be like a mottled duck, or because the colorations on it are different. So I'm gonna have to do some research.
All right, let me see.
Let me see if.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting caught up on the chat and counting out all the votes right now. Man, he's running with it. Stop trying to persuade me it's B all the way. It kind of is. We have, you guys got about 30 seconds. If anybody's going to sway the vote, Gunpoint, dude, where's your boys at? I know you were in here a little while ago. Please tell me. It's a Florida mottled drake. Cool, okay.
It is a model?
I wasn't sure what species that was.
Okay, cool. I thought, after looking at it, I thought it might be a mottled duck. That is pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, just looking through Discord, I thought it was a mallard hen, but then just looking at it now, I was thinking it might be a mottled duck. Yeah, I've never shot one of those, so awesome. Good job. Or if I did, I didn't know what it was. I shot one that was I called it a mallard hen, and it had a really bright green patch on its wing versus the blue.
All right, guys. Everybody got your votes in. I think we have ourselves a winner. And it's basically because Peter's got money riding on this. So we're going to have to go ahead and let him win his bet because I'm probably going to get a cut of that. Congratulations, dude. Pickles, you got yourself another win, man. That is a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful catch you got. Keep them coming. And to the rest of you guys, a huge pat on the back. That buck, that redfish, that walleye, you guys had some exceptional catches. And thank you so much for sharing those experiences with us and letting us, you know, jump in vicariously and live through the things that you've been outdoors and been able to get out there and doing at a time when, like personally, I've not been able to get out there and do anything. So I'm enjoying being able to experience that with you guys. Also, a huge pat on the back to our waitlisters for the week. That is Big Hit Savage, Herring My Jig Out, Lizard Guy, Tacos Locos, and I Am Sammy. These are the guys who went out there and just really destroyed it. Either, whether it be putting in fish photos every single day or just catching way more fish and way more stuff than the rest of us. So it is that time. What do we have to look forward to seeing from you when we come back and do this all over again next week? Grant, what do you got coming up for us?
We're actually going to the casino tomorrow night to watch Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if it's if it's like the real deal Wheel of Fortune or just some wannabe host in Vanna White or what, and then probably go deer hunting Saturday with my buddy, and then I've got a permit for duck season Tuesday. Got
nice.
a 4th pick, so definitely be duck hunting Tuesday if all goes as planned.
That is fantastic. I mean, I know how much of a pain it is, but I really and truly hope you get a video out of that, because I'm hurting here, man.
I've got the itch. I've got the cameras or all the batteries charged, so
nice. Hopefully, maybe I don't have plans to go out hunting, but it's fortunately something that I could just go do at any point in time. So I'm definitely going to try if given the opportunity. If not, I've got some new video stuff. I've been working on some things that I need to be doing to be able to hammer out videos a little bit easier here. I think I got all that stuff set up, and now I'm just like kind of learning. I'm hoping to get some of that hammered out. So I'll look forward to hearing what you guys' thoughts are once I do finally get like some of these videos, Ben, like the one that you just put out. I'll be very curious what your thoughts are on that whole thing. But we will save that conversation for next week when we do this all over again. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for sharing all of your experiences, and we look forward to seeing you when we do this again next week. Have a wonderful time, guys.
Have a great week.